Kian was 34 years old and had mastered one thing in life: wasting it. Every morning began with a snooze. Every afternoon disappeared into reels and endless scrolling. Every night was a promise. Tomorrow, I'll change. But tomorrow never came. He wasn't bad. He was just distracted, comfortably drowning in meaningless entertainment. One evening, after 6 hours of watching shows he didn't care about, Kian looked at the time. 3:47 a.m., he whispered to himself. Where did the day go? But no one answered, until someone did. Kian opened the door and found an old man in white robes, barefoot, eyes deep like eternity. The man said calmly, I am Time, and I've been trying to speak to you for years. Kian blinked. What? Time stepped in without waiting. He pointed to the couch. You've buried more dreams here than most people have in cemeteries. Then he opened his hand, and floating above it appeared a golden hourglass. Its sand trickled quickly, alarmingly fast. This is how much you have left. Kian backed away. Is this some kind of trick? Time stared into his soul. You spend hours watching lives you'll never live while ignoring the one that's slipping through your fingers. That's not entertainment. That's self-destruction in disguise. Time whispered. Every second you waste becomes a memory you never get to make. Kian dropped to his knees. I didn't know I was wasting so much. Time replied, you knew. You just didn't care enough until now. Then he vanished. And all that remained was a burning question in Kian's heart. How many moments did I trade for nothing? Next day, Kian go to a library to escape his mind. There will be an old man reading some book, and the man looks at Kian and says, without looking up, I used to be like you, full of dreams, empty of discipline. Kian stares at him, surprised. The man closes his book. One day I realized comfort is the most dangerous drug. It kills ambition quietly. And the worst part is, you feel nothing until it's too late. Kian asks, how did you change? The man replies, I stopped negotiating with my laziness. I woke up even when I didn't want to. I wrote even when I hated it. I moved even when my mind screamed to stay still. That's the only way. Next day, Kian was sitting in park and a boy was jogging with his father, and he fell and later woke up. The boy shouts, I can't do it. The father replies, then today is the perfect day to try. Because if you wait to feel ready, son, you'll die waiting. Those words hit Kian like lightning. The next morning, Kian did something he hadn't done in years. He watched the sunrise. He sat in silence. No phone. No noise. Just time. And for once, he listened. Kian looked to himself in mirror and said, I've wasted so much, but I won't waste what's left. Kian deleted all time-wasting media applications. Kian started going for jogging. Kian started using his time productively. He started writing his novel. After many years, Kian was a famous writer, and while he was in podcast, someone asks him, what changed your life? He smiles softly. A funeral I didn't attend. A mirror on an invisible casket. And a visit from Time himself. He told me, you're not out of time yet, but you're out of excuses. Time is the most loyal thing in your life. It shows up every day, every second, whether you use it or waste it. But one day, it won't show up again. And the scariest part, you'll never know when that day is. Time doesn't ask you to be perfect. It only asks you to not ignore it. Stop feeding your laziness. Start feeding your future. Turn your distractions into discipline. Because time is not your friend, it's your test. Subscribe, like, share this with someone who's wasting time before it's too late.